Hey, good morning everybody. This is Brittany here at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Cassie. Hello, Amy. Good morning, Chad. Thank you guys very much for sharing this to alert everybody that we're live. Hi, Dawn. We're just gonna do a little walkabout. Hi, Karen. Good morning. Good morning, Kathy. I'm gonna peek in on Miss Jasmine here out on vacation. Good morning, Noor. Hi, Chris. Hi, Jen. It's a perfect day, actually. There's no humidity. There's a really nice steady breeze happening. Not hot at all yet. Good morning, Nancy. There's Miss Jasmine out there, still enjoying her time in our 2.5 acre vacation rotation. Good morning, Sheila. Thank you for sharing this with your friends and in groups. Helps us reach more people. And yeah, as of right now, I can see comments. Yay. Good morning, Val. Morning, MJ. I still don't know if I'm going to be able to see. Good morning, Susan. Still don't know if I'm going to be able to see any kind of donations, but I can see comments right now. Hey, Robin. Hi, Audra. Good morning, Jen. So I wanted to start out over here and just kind of explain to you guys that here in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be doing a fundraiser, and it's all thanks to one of our very, very wonderful keepers here. We have a keeper who wanted to remain anonymous, but she is actually celebrating a birthday and wanted to do a fundraiser. So she reached out, and Jamie let her know that really our biggest ask at this particular moment for things for the cats are replacing our 2 massive platforms that are out here in the vacation rotation enclosure. And so what our lovely volunteer has decided to do is offer a $1,555, so 1,555 match. So roughly each platform actually costs us around probably $4,000. That's with all the materials we need, plus the time and energy it takes to put it all together. Lumber prices right now are insane. So I just wanted to toss that out for you guys, that we will be doing a match for $1,555. Thanks to our wonderful volunteer. And the reason I bring this up today, even though we're not doing all of this today, is because today is officially her birthday. So she said she wanted to do a match in honor of the cats and on her 55th birthday. So happy birthday to you. I don't want to throw her name out there. If she wants to throw her name out there, that's great. But if not, so we just want to let you guys know about that. Hi, Susan. Hi, Dawn. So there's one platform here, and then if I walk around the corner, way over there through the other tree line is another one. And basically every single time a cat comes home from vacation, we've had to start replacing just board after board, especially when Kimba goes out there. So I just wanted to toss that out there. So anything you guys would want to donate today on this particular live feed, we can count that towards this project. So our overall goal is $8,000, but we will be doing another live for a little bit, I think probably early June. So my goal is when Jasmine goes home from Funcation, we are going to take a little tour and get an up-close look at these current platforms. And hopefully by then, I'll know exactly what Jamie and Victor's plan for that is. But yes, so our goal to replace both platforms in our 2.5 acre vacation rotation is $8,000. And the first 1,555 is going to be matched by a very, very generous volunteer. She's actually a volunteer physically here on property. I always like to show the sign that helped make this vacation rotation a success to begin with, but platforms don't last long when you've got apex predators that chew and claw them and jump on them, and then to top it all off, they're like in direct element here in Florida. So we thought that'd be a really good platform. So again, happy birthday to that anonymous keeper. I want to pop over here and just see Amanda real quick. I don't want to startle her though. Hi, Mandy. Hi, baby. Sorry, I didn't want to startle you. So that is our current fundraising goal, and what's so amazing about that is this is a really amazing fundraiser because it's not only going to be, you know, helping just one cat. So the vacation rotation is for every single big cat that goes out there, so all of our tigers will benefit. Hi! Hi, old lady. Oh, you don't have to come out, baby. I just wanted to say hi. I wanted everybody to see you. This is Amanda Tiger. She is 25 years old. I know, honey. So again, anything you guys want to donate today, we will count towards that fundraiser, but we will be doing some more lives with me to promote this for our wonderfully generous keeper who's doing something really, really amazing and selfless for our cats. So I just wanted to like kind of tell you about it today, and then probably the moving cat day when Jasmine goes home and another cat rotates out is when we're really gonna try to hit that goal of 8,000. Miss Mandy. Miss Mandy. Sorry I woke you up, but I knew people would want to see you. Yeah. Oh. I know. All right. Thank you. You were a very good sport. I'll see you later, though, okay? I did morning meds this morning and was waiting around to double check and make sure Aaron didn't need my assistance in rehab with all of our new rehab critters. We're supposed to be bundling up with each other if we think we need help. So I guess she's getting it done. So I decided to head on out and get you guys in for a live today. There will not be a singing Sunday today, but so this will be our only live today that I'm aware of anyway. I'm like, well, that's my job, but sometimes I don't always know what everybody else is planning. All right, let's pop over, see if I can get a better view of the other platform that we're talking about. So like I said, you guys can donate towards the platforms today, but we are going to do something a little more official. I just wanted to mention it today because today is actually our keeper's birthday. This is Jasmine. Jasmine's the lucky girl that is currently on vacation. She'll be out here for another week and a half or 2 weeks, I believe. So in about 2 weeks, we will continue the fundraising to try to reach that $8,000. Thank you. I guess there's a lot of people donating, so I really appreciate that. I'm sorry I can't see a total or any of your guys' names. Let me see if I can scroll back a little ways and see some people's names maybe. I don't know. It might not let me. Hi! Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Kelly, and thank you, Jane. And thank you, Anne. And thank you, Amanda, unless you're thanking Amanda Tiger, which I already did. So what I want to do is walk around the corner here just to kind of zoom in and show you the other platforms. So my goal when we do a more official like fundraiser for this is to actually go in the enclosure. Thank you, Pauline, which obviously I can't do with the cats in there. But I have to wait for Jasmine's turn to go home. And hopefully by then I'll have a little bit better of an idea of what Victor and Jamie might want to build. So I'm gonna just zoom from here instead of walking down, but you can tell that like the lower portions are a little bit newer than the taller portions, and there's ramps that we've had to remove and boards we've had to replace. So there are two. Oh, here comes the girl. She's a stalking. Hi. Ooh. Hi, Bella. Well, thank you very much to anybody who's donated. But like I said, we will do the official fundraiser with the match once we have a little more details. But I just wanted to fill you all in. Ooh. All right, well, we're gonna keep on walking. I'm gonna try to do a good walkabout with you guys because now that we do have so many animals in our rehab program right now, my Mondays just got a lot more intense. Most people, it's been taking a couple of hours to care for all of the 6 new rehab Bobcats. Plus we still have the 2 bunnies, the squirrel, and the ducks. And I still do evening meds. I did morning meds this morning, so I'm just like running around like crazy, but it's my favorite part because we get to see the cats. All right. So I'm only gonna stop if I see a cat out, but I really, really wanted to show you guys Miss Amanda. The very eldest cats here are the ones that tug at my heart the most. And since Purrfection turned 25 yesterday, I wanted to show you Amanda, who's also 25. Amanda's getting closer to 26 than 25 now, which is crazy. So I think what I'll do is I want to head over and see Nikita. And then we're gonna just kind of walk through the littles until we get up towards Purrfection. Kathy, keepers arrive here at 7 a.m. at the latest. And then we're usually leaving by about 7 p.m. if we're lucky. Of course, that's the people that don't live on site, as we've got plenty of people living on site too. Oh, here's a Kali. Kali has finally discovered that she really likes her old original platform. Hi! Loves laying under it. This baby girl's 20 years old. She's gonna be 21 in June, so a little birdie told me that some of her keepers that absolutely love her the most are currently building some kind of very big enrichment for this girl for her birthday, so that'll be really fun. All right, we're gonna head towards Nikita. I'm on foot, so you guys will just have to bear with me. It's a true walkabout today. Good afternoon, Stuart. Thank you all for joining me and everybody who is donating, sharing, and helping out in the comments. All right, we're gonna go see Nikita. She's probably still in her roof section. Oh, hi. Training in green. So exciting. All right, there she is. We're gonna, yeah, I know. Good, she needs that. I'm having an elderly walk. I'm showing all the oldest cats till I get up to Purrfection. Knick-knack, you gotta wait just a little bit longer. I know, honey. Barbara Ann's gonna do it as fast as she can. Whoop. Whoop. So Barbara Ann and Sarah D are over here to clean Nikki, and then as soon as they get her outside water bowl, which is right on the other side of that tunnel, then you guys will be able to tune in and be able to see her 24/7. If you go to bigcatcams.com, you'll find Nikita's camera. And that way they don't have to stick their hands or arms in while she's doing this. We can just get the bowl clean. Lots to say today. It shows you how big she is when she's compared to humans. Yeah, that's what she really cares about right now. So you can see, I'll show you guys. I talk about this water bowl all the time, so we might as well show it. Knick-knack. Oh, wow. You're such a good lady. I know, you're gonna go out in a second. I know. So I talk about this water bowl constantly, so now you guys can see. This is why we keep her closed over. So we scrub this out. We've been actually scrubbing this out and filling it twice a day instead of once a day. It's her favorite bowl. So usually by the evening it's almost empty, so we refill it at night.
And after she drinks, we fill it up too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she'll come over and probably get a really long drink. Don't step on your own tail, lady. You're fine. And then once it's all filled, they will be able to open both sides of that tunnel and she can walk through. Oh, bless you. It's almost time. Almost time. Whoa. You gotta slow down.
I'm too darn excited.
I know, that's this 20-year-old lion excited right here. We don't use soap. We actually just use a bleach and water mix that's low concentrate, and then we use like the toilet bowl brushes to scrub it all out. Almost time. Look, she's gonna get it. she can go. Go slow. Yep, straight to the water bowl. Straight to the freshy waters. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll actually show you in Barbara Ann's bucket since you guys are curious. You can see that she's got a little scrub brush in there. So we only use about a cap full of bleach, and then we fill the rest of that solution with just water. And then of course, once we've scrubbed out the bowl, then we rinse out the bowl really well and then fill it. All right, it's all day nap time. Thanks, Barbara. All right, Knick-Knack's gonna be out on her camera now. So bigcatcams.com, and you can find the cameras. There's Explore cameras, there's Nest cameras, and there's Vicata cameras. So where Sarah's cleaning right now is a different type of camera, but you can actually watch Nikita eat breakfast in the morning. She is finishing her plate now, so there was only a couple of days where she kind of left some food and walked away. So she's back to being excited enough to eat her whole breakfast. So there's a camera there. There's cameras everywhere. You can find all of them again. Hey, Jen. Is Kimba still on the other side? Okay. Oh, I see him. Yep. There's Kimba through there. So Rebecca and Jen are cleaning Kimba. And similar to what you just saw with Nikita, we keep him on one side of the enclosure while we're cleaning all of these lockouts and all of that. And then once this side is done, they open the door. He immediately walks through. Hi! And then they close the door again, and then they clean the opposite side. So, all right, since we're on our elderly tour, we can't forget about Jinx. I know I showed Jasmine, and she's technically not older, like 25 older, but I wanted to start the conversation about those platforms. All right, well, he could be anywhere, so I've just got to keep my eyes peeled for him, so I apologize, I will not be watching my screen. Everything we're walking past is Jinx, the black leopard's enclosure, so he could be anywhere. And he's very sneaky. Good chance I'll walk right past him and not even realize it. So I do also want to mention, since we just saw Jen and Rebecca, it made me remember, Rebecca just did our most recent Keeper tour. And next week, next Sunday, we have Jen R signed up to give a Keeper tour. So it'll be a virtual tour. Those start around 10 o'clock on Sunday. Didn't have a guide for today because she's coordinating and everybody else is volunteering. And all right, not in the den. He must be back in his sneaky corner. Head back there. So I will try to bring some lives to you guys this week. I'm just a little unsure about how Monday and Tuesday might go due to rehab and then volunteering. So bear with me, guys. We are busy right now. Of course, if we have anything special going on, I always try to give you guys those lives. I think I see him. I think I see that boy. He's repositioning to hide extra good. I see that boy. Hi, Jinx. If that palmetto leaf was directly in front of his other eye, you wouldn't even see him. So this is Jinx, our black leopard. He is in his early 20s as well. We kind of have to take an educated guess on Jinx's, on his age. He came to us as a witness protection cat, and therefore we don't know that we have a lot of real or true information about him. But we do think he's in his 20s. Hi, sir. Oh, thanks, Bob. Thanks, Bob. This is really your jam back here, isn't it? I don't know why, but he really loves this back corner. What you been up to? What you been up to? Just chillin'. Just chillin'. Well, thank you again to anybody who donated today, anybody who's sharing this, and especially all of you guys helping out in the comments. Sorry if I missed any questions. You guys can feel free to ask them again. Otherwise, the moderator can usually reach out to you right away. Hi, handsome. I missed you. I really didn't get to see you much last week. Things were so crazy. Things were so crazy. You're shedding like crazy. You are shedding like crazy. So one other thing I'd like to mention is that today is the last day for you guys to save 25% off at our online store in honor of Purrfection's 25th birthday yesterday. So you can use the code PURR25, P-U-R-R-25, if you go to bigcatrescue.biz, but that coupon only applies to our on-site gift shop. So if you buy anything that has the red disclaimer that says that it comes from another vendor and not directly from our on-site gift shop, then that code does not apply to those items, so please keep that in mind. But today's your last day, and if you shop at that store, it really helps us clear out a lot of our inventory that we've been kind of stuck with for the last year because we haven't been open to the public. So if you guys can help us get rid of all of that merchandise, and that money goes towards caring for the cats, then we're able to, if and when we can ever reopen, even if it's just for private tours or whatever, if we ever reopen that on-site gift shop, we could get more and a new variety of items. So take advantage of that. It's the last day for it. You're so handsome. Why are you so handsome? Such a good boy. If you want to learn about Jinx or any of the cats that live here, they all have bio pages. You can find all of those at bigcatrescue.org/catbio. You're so close, it's hard for me to get a shot of you with wire not in it. You can see a little bit of his leopard spots around his face. Yeah. Hi, good boy. Hi, my good boy. You see that tail? That tail looks a little mischievous. The tail looks a little mischievous. Oh, I get stuck on a branch. Dorothy, the Witness Protection Program is a great question. A lot of facilities have to do that, but Big Cat Rescue's Witness Protection Program is when authorities go in and confiscate an animal, and while they're going through litigation between the state and the owner, those cats need to be properly cared for somewhere, receive good medical attention and proper food and diet, and be put into a much better enclosure than what they were probably confiscated from. And so what we do is we house those cats and we care for them for as long as the litigation process goes. With Jinx, Jasmine, and Duchess, they are 3 cats that are still here with us that were actually in our witness protection program for over 4 years. And when the state finally won custody and that owner, for all their wrongdoing, was not going to get these animals back, that state actually awarded custody to us and we got to keep them forever. So they are going to retire here. They live here for the rest of their lives. And all thanks to you guys, because you guys sponsor and you guys donate. With us not being open for guided tours, that's our biggest way of supporting these animals, is through you guys and all of your donations. And so Jinx is now a permanent resident here, so we no longer have to keep him concealed. Basically, if we have witness protection cats, we do not show them on like our lives. We don't take photos of them and share them. It is kind of top secret, and we're just doing that to protect them from all of the craziness that can ensue when somebody's trying to fight to get their leopard or tiger back when they've broken laws or neglected them or whatever it is. So Jinx is no longer witness protection, but that's what the idea of the program is. All right, I'm gonna go. We still gotta get all the way up to Purrfection. I don't want my phone to overheat. And so currently we don't have any witness protection cats. Not like I could tell you if we did, but Aria was also a previous witness protection cat, but she has also been awarded to us. So we will be caring for her for the rest of her life. She was snoozing in a den though. She was not where I could show her. That's the beauty of our enclosures here, is our cats can in fact get so far away that people from the tour path can't see them. They can tuck themselves into a den and they can really just kind of have their own space and not be bothered. Thank you, Nancy. I was really hoping they'd get these donation things figured out. Just hasn't happened. I still don't see them, but I really, really appreciate it if you guys are donating. Zukari has been enjoying Funcation. Funcation is a 22,000 square foot enclosure, so it's similar to the big one we started with out at Vacation Rotation. But it is made for the smaller cats. And I'm just kind of looking at our elderlies today. Right here is where all of our servals are, and most of them are definitely tucked away after breakfast.
Jen, can littles go back together? Yes, so remember, don't raise anything or lower anything before and then right. Yes, I almost done that actually.
Yep, I think Kelowna and Dryden are getting maintenance done in their enclosure today. They are not going to be happy about that. My small girl's up on our platform, but she's a youngin' and she's snoozing pretty good. So I want to go see Running Bear. And Purrfection. Or anybody who's just out and about, but I don't think that's going to happen. This is prime nap time. So we have quite a few cats here that are over the age of 20. And Running Bear's 24. So I want to go see him. Purrfection turned 25 yesterday. Moses and Bailey are actually 20 now. But fat chance seeing them now. Serval, we'll go pop over and try to see her as well. And then everybody else is slightly below 20, but we kind of have a mixed bag right now. When I first started, pretty much everybody was in their teens to 20s. And then we've had cats like Kelowna, Dryden, Nabisco, and Smalls come in that are younger. And then Flint arrived, Filmo's young. And when you factor in that they live into their 20s, I mean, we're still gonna be caring for some of these cats for the next 20 years. All right. Let's see where she might be. Not in that den. Is she up on her platform? Nope, unless she's in that pot. Something I'll point out is that Jamie and Victor went in and added some little safety rails for Miss Purrfection. The older they get, the more wobbly. She might be pretty hidden away. Yeah, she's snoozing back there. All right, let me see if we can get a shot. You'll see her little pattern. There's Purrfection, snoozing away. 25-year-old Ocelot. Upside down cat. So her birthday was yesterday, and she's the reason you guys can save that 25% off in our online store. Thank you guys for being so accommodating to all of our newcomers. You see, we have a lot of new viewers that have probably never experienced one of our lives. And since I'm now walking around in the thick of it, I gotta watch where I'm walking. There's a Tutters. He's not exactly a spring chicken, but he's not the oldest, but he's out. He's out. This is King Tut. King Tut's actually a Savannah cat, so he's a hybrid. He was very feisty this morning, running around, scratching trees, stalking birds. So hybrids are man-made. They're not naturally occurring in the wild. They're something that somebody thought would be really cool to have and find and as a pet. And unfortunately, you learn very quickly that hybrid cats do not make good pets. They're usually quite unruly. They pee on everything, scratch on everything, bite people that walk through the door. And a lot of them find themselves abandoned, but we actually have several Savannahs or several hybrids. All of them have completely different needs. Very, very expensive medically and to feed them. Well, let's see. Let's see if we have a bear or if we missed him too. Running Bear is the Bobcat I was referring to. That's about 24 years old. He's now one of the very last remaining Bobcats from the originals. There were 56 Bobcats and Lynx rescued from fur farms in the 90s that actually started Big Cat Rescue. Oh, there he is. But Running Bear was actually born here. Hi, Bear Bear. Oh, good mornings. Hi, Zombie Bear. Oh, sure. And that was back in the days where we thought breeding cats in captivity would actually help with conservation and, you know, saving the species. But what we ultimately discovered in the early 2000s and completely stopped breeding of all kinds, we never bred big cats here. We only bred smaller cats in the very, very beginning. There's actually 2 great links on our website that tell you about our evolution and how we started and how we've learned from our mistakes. And while we would of course never say Running Bear is a mistake, Running Bear was also born into a situation where he could never be set free. Right? Yeah. So him's had to live in a cage for 24 years, but he's got a very large natural enclosure. He did actually have a roommate for over 20 years. Her name was Little White Dove, but she did pass away a handful of years ago. But Bear Bear's still going strong. Still being the feisty bobcat that he is. He's like, yeah, I'm done listening to you talk. Running Bear actually has a lot of difficulty grooming himself, so he gets little mats around his face and neck, but he's been doing pretty good as far as down his back and his tail. Yep, he just told us what he thought. Probably gonna get up and go get some water. After he yells at me for a little while, he usually goes to get water. So you can see he goes into his little feeding lockout area. And there's some water bowls in there for him. So cute. Well, Loki's not out on the main property. I do not have a key to go in, but you can literally watch Loki 24/7 at bigcatcams.com. He is on the Kitten Cabana camera, but I currently have no way of going in there. I love that he likes to drink out of both of his bowls. Well, if you guys joined in late, we did see Amanda, we saw Jasmine, and we talked about an upcoming fundraiser. We did see Nikita, we had a little drive-by with Kali. We got to see Jinx. We kind of saw Purrfection hiding in her den. We've got Running Bear here. And so Servie is the last one that I'm gonna try to go see because she is also over 20 years old. Servie's a Serval. Last year she was actually diagnosed with cancer. They did remove the cancerous mass off of her nose, and it has looked pretty darn good ever since. She's eating really well. We moved her over here to this lakeside enclosure. She seems to really be enjoying that. But if you came in late and you want to rewatch this or you missed anything that I said, go to dailybigcat.com and you can find Q&A with Brittany playlist. I have over 880, I'm probably over 900 lives now. Plus, that's where you'll find the home tours. So if you're interested, like, you know, this is Servie's enclosure. But this is only one camera shot of it. It goes all the way down and wraps around that corner. So if you're interested in actually truly seeing how our enclosures are built and what they actually really look like beyond just one little camera shot, there's a whole playlist over at dailybigcat.com that has all of the enclosures that I've walked around thus far. There's a Servie.
So Servie. Oh, am I gonna be able to show you? Here we go. Servie hiding in her den because it's starting to get hot. Does not want to focus on her. It wants to focus on the wire. There we go. Nope. Darn it. So if you guys are new to us, again, this is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. We have about 40 permanent residents on 67 acres. We have a rehab and release program for native Florida Bobcats. All of our other permanent residents are cats that were rescued from neglect, abuse, the entertainment industry, abandonment, failed pet ownership, all of those types of things. We're a GFAS accredited sanctuary, so we don't buy, sell, trade, breed, or touch any of the cats here. GFAS stands for Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries.
What's your location?
Mm-hmm.
We're in the Keeper Cafe. Okay, we're going to do the 100 Kelowna and Dryden's enclosure. So let me know when you're headed out there. We are going to need weed eaters.
Oh, Kelowna and Dryden, yep.
Got it.
They're the project for the day. They're going to be quite sad about it. They don't like anyone coming in their home, but it'll be nice. They'll get their enclosure raked and pressure washed and all kinds of cleaning up. Well, we're gonna let Servie and all the other cats take their all-day nap. They've all had breakfast, they've all been grooming. Right now all of our cleaners are out. You guys saw that at Nikita. And thank you guys very much for joining and sharing, and I will hopefully see you guys again each day this week. It just might not be at my normal times. It's always weather permitting. I cannot believe we're already this close to June, which is the start of storm season, so thank you guys very much, especially everybody who donated. So again, any of the donations from today, I'm gonna go ahead and count towards our fundraiser for 2 new platforms and our 2.5 acre vacation rotation in honor of one of our keepers' birthdays. She wants to remain anonymous, but today is her birthday, so I figured we'd kick it off today, and I'll keep you guys in the loop till we reach our $8,000 goal to create those platforms for our big cats. So take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys again soon.